Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel into a weekly reading vlog. Today is Friday, February 25th. It is just before 9 o'clock at night. I just wanted to hop on and start this vlog. I'm going to just quickly talk about what I plan on reading this week. No major plans this week as far as not bookish stuff is concerned. It's kind of just a normal week. I need to do some cleaning around the house. John has D&D on Sunday, work, things like that. So reading plans. I'm currently listening to An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I don't know if I've reached halfway through yet, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's very interesting. The whole premise. So what can I say? Okay, so looking to earn some easy money, Jessica Ferris agrees to be a test subject in a psychological study about ethics and morality. But as the study moves from the exam room to the real world, the line between what is real and what is one of Dr. Shields' experiments blurs. I don't want to say much more than that. So you have alternating perspectives between Jessica and the psychologist, Dr. Shields. In Dr. Shields' perspective, it's in the second person. So it's you, but when she says you, she's talking about Jessica. Which is I think it would probably bother me a little bit more if I was reading it. But knowing what's going on, it doesn't really bother me. But listening to it is very, it doesn't bother me at all. And they have two different narrators for each of the perspectives, so that's nice. So enjoying that. I don't know if, I guess it kind of depends on how it plays out. I still think The Life Between Us is my favorite of theirs, but this is probably second. What was that? Their most recent one. Why can I not think of the name of that? I don't know. I'll put it here. Has been, I think, my least favorite of the three so far, but I didn't hate it. I actually really liked it. I didn't really like any of the characters, so it was hard to enjoy it, but I enjoyed the story. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm pretty sure I vlogged about that or talked about that back when I read it. So anyways, then physically I am reading The Archive of the Forgotten still. Not quite halfway through it. Enjoying that so far. As I've said in last week's vlog, I can't really talk a lot about what is going on in this because it would somewhat be spoilers for the first book. But basically something happens at the end of book one that destroys a lot of the books in the library, and they find a side effect of that at the beginning of this book, and they're looking for a cure. Yeah, that's what I'll say about that. And then I think I'm going to pick up Mastering the Art of French Eating by Anne Ma to read alongside The Archive of the Forgotten, just to kind of give me a change of pace. This is one of the books I want to read in 2022, and I have not read one of those books yet in February, so I need to get to this sooner rather than later. So, yeah, that's where we're at with all of that stuff. My battery is going to die any second now, so I'm going to cut this short, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, it is Saturday night. It is just after 8 o'clock. We had a super casual day. We didn't leave the house. And now I think having so much going on last weekend really just made me want to stay home. Plus we had snow yesterday and it was cold today, so the roads are still icy, things like that. So literally we hung out at home all day. I did some cleaning in the kitchen, did some laundry. What else did I do? Oh, I did my bullet journal for March. I'm being very casual with my bullet journal this year. It is nothing fancy at all. But I do I track. I do a books read spread, and I track every day that I read. I just have little squares and just fill it in when I read. And I count audiobooks for that because some days I just listen to audio and I have to count it. And then I have like a middle grade March page and like a March Mystery Madness page. I don't know um how much I'm going to get read for each of those readathons, but I do want to try and at least read like, well, I know I'm reading something for March Mystery Madness because I'm doing a buddy read, a couple buddy reads, I think, with Rainy actually. So we'll see how it goes. But then I've also done like a decent amount of reading today. I've been switching off between The Archive of the Forgotten and Mastering the Art of French Eating. So I've hit like maybe just about halfway in The Archive of the Forgotten. That's going well. And then I got to page 55 in Mastering the Art of French Eating. And so far I'm enjoying it. So she has like basically there's like 10 sections. And each section is like a city or town in France and like a like dish that they are really known for. And kind of like stories like from her life and time in France like relating to that, or like some time like or some story from her life that like she ties in. Like the chapter 2 that I just read was about, I don't know how to pronounce, I do not know French at all, like Troyes, and it's about like not andouille sausage, but andouette sausage. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's like sausage made from like tripe and like the stomach of pig. Um, and in that chapter, she talks about like a little bit about her and her husband's time in China and things like that. But then she also like hears about this dish, this sausage, and she's like disgusted by it because it sounds gross. And her husband basically tells her like, oh, well, why don't you like go like learn, like take a day trip to this city and or town and like learn what you can about it. And so she does. So she like talks to different like chefs and butchers and things like that. And so like I'm finding it like interesting. Like I be a lot of the reason being like I know like next to nothing about France. And I also love like the parallels that you get. Like, and she talks about them like between her and Julia Childs, just the fact that both of their husbands are diplomats and like they're finding like their place in France through food in one way or another. Like Julia Childs cooked and Anne Ma's eating, and I think it's interesting. Um, so that's going well. And then I just got done. I had like one more hour of work that I needed to get in before the end of the week, which ends in like 4 hours. Like the work week, my work week goes Sunday to Saturday. And so I listened to an anonymous girl for like an hour. I think I like saw that I think I'm like 77% of the way through. And I think there's gonna like I think like we just kind of are like on the like cusp of a twist, I think. And I think the twist is going to be even bigger than like what I'm thinking it is currently. Um, so I'm like really excited to see like how that plays out. So yeah, I've done. Oh, like I said, I started this today, and I'm already like 55 pages in, so that's good. And I've read like at least a couple of chapters in this, kind of between like on like during nap times and like while John's playing with little man. There's the proof of that there. I haven't cleaned it up yet. Um, just trying to get some reading in because there's only 2 more days left in the month, and I might be able to finish. I mean, I should, if I like make it a point to listen to audio tomorrow, which I don't normally do on Sundays, but I should be able to finish this. I might be able to finish one of these. I don't know if I'd get both of them done though before the end of March. I think my focus like would be this one. I'd try to finish this one more, just so I can cross another or a book from the challenge John gave me off, because he's already at least 2 books through. I know of 2. So I want to, make sure I'm staying on track with that. But yeah, right now I think I'm gonna just watch some YouTube until like 9:15, 9:30. And John and I are gonna do our Saturday night board game tradition that we started this year. I don't know what game we're playing yet. But I'll take pictures, maybe vlog a little bit while we do that. So I might see you a little bit later tonight. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone. It is Saturday, not Saturday, Sunday afternoon. It is 1 o'clock. My child is just playing with food bowls down there. I just got back from the grocery store, which was fun. I went to Target and another grocery store. Got some stuff we needed for around the house. Got groceries, obviously. Got stuff for little man. And just got back. John and I are getting ready to go to lunch. I don't know where we're going yet, but we're going on to lunch before John has to go play D&D. So, last night John and I ended up playing Codenames Duet, which is like a cooperative game where like if you've played like regular Codenames, you'll like, it's very similar except you're like, oh bud, you don't need to play with Jimba's dog food, sir. Are you eating it? Can't get him to eat like people food, but dog food he's all about. It's very similar except you're trying to like, you're like basically playing as a team. And we played, I don't know, we played for like an hour and a half or something, and it was so much fun. We were like laughing our heads off. Then this morning I made muffins. These are for me and John, and these are for little man. These are chocolate chip. These are like oatmeal, carrot, cinnamon. I don't know. I just got like a packet for those. And yeah, John and I, sorry, the lighting keeps like going crazy. John and I watched Tournament of Champions this morning on Discovery Plus, which like if you watch like cooking competitions like on Food Network and you don't watch Tournament of Champions, you need to. The season 3 premiere, it was today, and because we have Discovery Plus, we got to watch it like this morning as opposed to waiting for it to air on Food Network, which is like an awesome perk of having a Discovery Plus app. And we've been looking forward to this for so long. Like, we freaking love this, like, competition. It's so much fun, like, because we watch a lot of the cooking competitions on Food Network, like Guys Grocery Games, Cutthroat Kitchen, Chopped. And so you have, like, people that, like, frequent that either as, like, competitors or as judges competing, like, on this show. And it's so good. We've been, like, so excited about that. So we watched that this morning while we ate breakfast, and then I did my errands. So I haven't done any reading yet today. I'll probably do some reading this afternoon while little man has his like afternoon nap and John is playing D&D. I also need to film a March TBR, which normally I like haven't been doing TBRs for a while, but there's so much going on in March, like middle grade March and March of the Mammoths, and which I'm not doing March of the Mammoths, but that's one of the like many readathons. There's like the Irish readathon. I don't know what that one's called. It might just be the Irish readathon. And then, middle grade March and March Mystery Madness are the two that I'm like trying to participate in. So I do have some books set aside for those. Plus I have like book club books and things like that. So we'll see how much I get read in March, but I need to film the TBR for that, which will probably also happen while little man is napping. We'll see. But yeah, just wanted to hop on, say hi. I need to finish cleaning up the kitchen a little bit while John is in the shower, and keep my child from eating dog food. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, so it is now Tuesday, March 1st, middle grade March Mystery Madness, all of that stuff starts today. And I haven't picked a book up yet. It's like 8 o'clock. I actually need to go edit and post my March TBR, which is what I'm getting ready to do. But I wanted to hop on and update you guys. So today during work, I finished An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I enjoyed it. This is the first of their books that I've listened to, not like read physically. I enjoyed the narrators. There was like two narrators. One from Jessica's perspective, who's like this like 28-year-old, I want to say, girl who like joins this like study to earn some extra cash. And then you have the perspective of Dr. Shields, who is the like psychologist running the study. And without like spoiling anything, the study turns out to not be exactly what Jessica thought it was, and things get interesting. So it was okay. I think I said earlier that it's probably like my second favorite of the three of their books that I've read so far. Why can I not remember their book names, the other names right now? I like totally just drew a blank, but it's like my second favorite of them. Like I'm like thinking of all of these. The Wife Between Us. That's what it is. It's like my first favorite, and then this one, and then You Are Not Alone. But they do have another book actually coming out next week that I have pre-ordered. So I will be getting that. Then I've just been reading in The Archive of the Forgotten and Mastering the Art of French Eating. I actually am going to start a short story today that I'm doing as a buddy read with Rainey and Amanda, so I need to read that as well. But yeah, I actually ordered a couple of books on Amazon because I forgot that one of them had come out and I wanted it. And yeah, that's basically why. So let me grab those. So I got, well, first up, I ended up buying Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow, because I really wanted it. And this is on John's like list of books to read this year. I challenged him to read this one. And so I needed to get a copy for him to read. So it's a great book to have. If you are looking for something to read for middle grade March, this would fit the prompt of a book with 5 or more words in the title, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. It has 5. I'm sure it would maybe fit some of the others. I don't know, but it's really good. Highly recommend. And so I wanted to have it so that I can like read it with little man or something. And then I also bought Homicide and Halo Halo by Mia P. Manansala. This is book 2 in the Tita Rosie's Kitchen series. Book 1 was Arsenic and Adobo, which I read last year. It had to have been last year. And I enjoyed that. So I got this because I thought that it hadn't come out yet, but it clearly came out because I was able to buy it and get it in 2 days. So, you know, another cozy mystery that I could potentially read for March Mystery Madness. As if I don't have enough, but it's so cute. Like, I just love cozies, guys. That's just the mood I'm in. So right now I'm going to go edit my March TBR so that I can get that posted. And then probably do some reading because I need to. Because I think I've only read like 1 chapter both Monday and Sunday. So, which like that's all. My 2022 goal was just to read every day. I did not say how much I was going to read every day, but I do need to like try and wrap both of these books up that I'm currently reading. So, yeah, and I'm really tired. Maybe I'll make a coffee before I edit, but yeah. just wanted to hop on because I don't think I've updated you guys in a couple of days. So, no, did I update you guys on Sunday? I updated you guys on Sunday, right? Yes, I did update you guys on Sunday, so I hadn't updated you guys yesterday. But yeah, that's that. I've just been working and not reading. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hey everyone, it is Thursday night, not February, March 3rd. I just wanted to hop on and kind of wrap up this vlog because I'm kind of at a decent stopping point for the week. So I finished An Anonymous Girl, which I'm pretty sure I talked about earlier. So yeah. But the other night, me, Rainey, and Amanda also read Final Draft by Ellie Alexander, which is like a short story ebook that Ellie Alexander wrote. And I didn't realize this at the time, like when I talked about it earlier. But she actually wrote it like with her not friends. I mean, I'm sure they're friends, but her fans. So Ellie Alexander does like live shows a lot of Tuesday nights, if not every Tuesday, like a lot of Tuesday nights. I follow her on YouTube and on Facebook, so I see these lives. And I guess like she actually wrote this short story with some of her like fans that go to these live shows. And you could kind of tell that it wasn't just like Ellie Alexander, because I feel like the characters weren't like true to themselves. Some things happened that like were just a little like off from the characters that we know and love from the Sloane Krause series. And I mean, like there were some things that I think were like really off character, some things that were like just slightly off character, but like it wasn't as good as like the full-length novels in the Sloane Krause series. I don't think it was horrible, and like if you take it for what it is, it was all right. There were also some like editing, like there were some like typos and stuff that it was like, oh, you like rushed to get this out. Like there were some like things like that, but like I can overlook those, whatever. But it wasn't as good as like the full-length Sloane Krause novels, and I think it was just like because Ellie Alexander allowed like fans to participate, things didn't go necessarily the way that they might have gone had Ellie Alexander just written it by herself, if that makes sense. So like normally Sloane Krause books are like 4.5 to 5 stars. This was like a 3, maybe a 3.5, just because I really loved being back in Leavenworth, but like more like a 3-ish stars. Not horrible, not the worst thing I've ever read, but also like not like the best thing I've ever read, which like hurts me a little bit to say, but yeah. So I read that, and honestly, I haven't started anything else. I haven't, that's slightly a lie because I started something today, but I'm not going to talk about that yet because I'm like literally like 2 chapters in. Haven't finished any of the other books I was reading, but I just wanted to like kind of end it here because I'm about ready to start a new book, and I don't want to start a new book on like the last day of a vlog. So I just wanted to come on, wrap this up, say see ya, all that jazz. Let me know how your March has started with all the readathons and all that jazz. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.